Why not find a soft grass and rest a while?
Alright, so welcome to my new episode of Genshin Impact. So yeah, let's get into Emily's story quest, at least a little bit. Let's do this shit.
Emily!
How's Edgar?
No longer in critical condition, thankfully. He's still very weak, but with a bit more rest, he should regain consciousness soon. My chemical analysis of a goose also went smoothly, although it certainly raised some questions. I was able to identify the components that give the substance its fragrance, but I also noticed an abnormal trace of elemental energy in the sample.
Okay.
Elemental energy?
Would that have an effect on the body?
Hard to say. It was such a minute amount, proportionally speaking, like mixing a single drop of perfume into the ocean. I had to use one of the newest tests developed in recent years to even detect the traces present in the sample. Unless you were abnormally sensitive to elemental energy, I doubt it would have any effect, even if you use the product every day for 10 years. As for whether Master's condition was caused by the elemental energy present in the sample or some other component of the perfume, it's still too early to say.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. Did Tainari come and find you? Maybe we could ask him to take a look.
I received a message from him last night, but I haven't heard anything since. The message said he was looking into some information at the academia.
Oh, Paimon thought he might have stopped by to see you first. Excuse me? Is Miss Emily here?
Oh, Kale.
Oh, perfect! Familiar faces! Traveler, Paimon, you're here too!
Kale? Ah, of course. Tainari's apprentice. He's mentioned you many times. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. And please, no need for formalities. Emily is just fine.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you too, Miss, Emily. Did Tainari send you here, Kale? Yep. Master and the others went through decades worth of records last night, and still haven't had a chance to rest. I'm fast on my feet, so it only made sense for me to come and give you an update. Anyway, based on what they've reviewed so far, they believe there's no indication that a researcher by the name of Vijava ever passed through the academia.
Like an alias?
Master considered that possibility as well, but the name wasn't the only dead end. Master tried to track down people with a similar research direction or background, but also couldn't find a match. How is that possible?
You heard that as researcher from Samaro was a rose all along.
It's starting to seem very likely. If we want to figure out her true identity, I'm afraid another conversation with those two merchants might be our only...
Hey! Lucian!
Oh, it's them.
It's Sylvain! Wait, you don't think Kirio came back, do you?
That seems impossible. If someone came in or out of the hotel just now, we would have seen them.
One side check. Oh, the event ending. Oh. Oh, she's doing something. Okay. Rush to the hallway.
It's locked?
Try to break it open. Yo. The door gets away with bang, and you enter the room.
There's no one here.
Lucian! Lucian!
Maybe enter Lucian's room.
Lucian! Lucian! Come on. Wake up.
Is he gonna be okay?
Emily, my brother, he's gonna be okay, right? He's just unconscious. Like what?
I'm sorry, Mr.
Oh
Sylvain,
fuck!
but we were too late this time.
Sorry.
Emily, my brother, he's gonna be okay, right? He's just unconscious. Like what happened to Edgar?
Okay.
No, that's not possible.
Lucy and Polly passed away.
Traveler, Kale, Mr. Sylvain has gone through a huge shock. He needs some space to calm down. Could one of you take him next door? It's not good for him to look at his brother's body like this.
Of course. Leave it to me.
I don't know if I should.
Thank you both. Mr. Sylvain, let's get you up. Here, take my hand. Nice and slow. We'll take things from here. Just focus on getting some rest. Here, this way.
Poor guy. He's like a shell of his former self. He may have made some bad decisions in life, but right now, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for him.
Good person or bad, the death of a loved one is equally painful. All the moments he shared with his brother, every hardship and triumph they endured together, are now memories he has to carry alone.
Maybe that's what Carrie out wanted.
If Kiria really was behind this, then what exactly did he do to Lucien?
Lucien can no longer speak, but the traces left behind by his death most certainly can. Traveler, I've got things covered here at the scene. I'll leave you to contact the sheriff.
Who would have thought? Yesterday's case is still up in the air, and now this happens. Miss Emily, I heard you're an experienced forensic doctor. Have you been able to discover anything?
Oh, I'm not actually a forensic doctor. I just happen to have some relevant knowledge. I did take a look, though. Judging by the temperature and rigidity of the body, it appears the time of death was sometime last night. I'd have to do a more thorough investigation to find out more.
Then, would you mind helping us investigate? Before he left, Tainari said we could trust your judgment if something like this were to happen.
Of course, I appreciate your trust. Many of the traces left behind at the scene will fade with time, so the sooner we investigate, the better.
We'll help too. We don't know much about dead bodies, but you can leave the other clues to us.
Or more so the traveler. More so different flowers. Luggage. Back summer clothes. Daily necessaries.
And the windows are shut tight too. Seems like the only way to get in would have been through Sylvain's room.
So far off last night.
Well, looks like we've investigated as much as we can. Let's go report back to Emily and Shiam.
So, did you find anything?
Some signs of forced entry.
Paimon can show you. It'd be something like this.
But entering through the room next door without alerting Sylvain... Wait, you don't think Sylvain could have been the one who...
No, his reaction to the loss of his brother seemed genuine, and he doesn't have a motive.
Then what could have happened last night? I know Sylvain is still in shock, but he's our only available witness. We have to take his statement.
I agree. Also, I've made some new discoveries, so we might as well head next door and go through everything together.
Alright. Oh, she's not on at the moment. She's probably doing science, bro.
Mr. Sylvain, I need you to tell me everything you and your brother did since yesterday afternoon. Did you see or hear anything strange?
After Kyria attacked Edgar, my brother and I were incredibly careful. We returned to our rooms and decided to lock all the doors leading to the hallway. The only door we kept unlocked was the one connecting our rooms. That way, if we heard any commotion coming from the other room, we could help each other. But I didn't hear any sort of commotion last night. Not a single noise. I woke up this morning, opened the door, and Lucian was...
So,
Dead.
no movement from the room next door. No forced entry via Sylvain's room. No signs of a struggle at the scene. And no external injury on Lucian's body. What kind of cause of death are we dealing with here?
I did notice a few things about the body. Lucian's pupils were dilated, and his skin was flushed. Very similar to Master's symptoms after the attack yesterday. There weren't any traces of liquid in his mouth or nose, so it's unlikely he was forced to ingest anything. The more plausible explanation is that he inhaled a substance without knowing it, and I'd say that substance was likely a goose.
A goose? No, that's not possible. Inhaling a goose won't kill you. And anyway, it would have been for just one night.
Just one night, huh, homeboy?
No, that's not what I meant. Emily, you ran your tests, didn't you? Go on. Tell everyone whether you found any poison.
No, I didn't find any common toxins.
See? A goose is harmless. The market response proved that years ago.
That may be true for most people, but not for everyone.
Master!
Edgar? You're up and about already?
Thanks to Emily, I'm out of the woods for now. Sylvain, no matter how hard you may try to hide it, the truth will always come to light.
Edgar!
Even if we could keep it a secret for another 10 or 20 years, do you think Kyria would just let us be? No. He would never give up. Not if he's doing all of this for Yelena.
Yelena? Huh?
That's Vijava's real name. Yelena wasn't a scholar from Sumeru. She was an exiled Fatus from Snezhnaya.
Oh, Fatus?
The Fatui. Well, that means the elemental energy present in Auguste was...
Ah, so you've already detected it. Well, Sylvain, looks like there's truly no reason to hide things now.
Oh,
The Auguste flower was created with the mutative and distorting power of a delusion.
A delusion?
The Fatui, delusions. I never would have thought Auguste was hiding this many secrets.
Born of a delusion, Auguste contained distorted elemental energy. A prolonged exposure over many years could have a harmful effect on the body.
that's enough, Edgar. I'll take it from here. At first, Yelena wanted to keep refining the perfume and the flower. But no one knew how long the perfume mania was going to last back then. It didn't have any effect on ordinary people anyway. Every day we postponed going to market was another day of lost earning potential.
So you decided poisoning people was worth the risk?
Damn.
Listen, it's not like it was good for business. But all that talk about Auguste being harmful over time, Yelena was just speculating. The impact was practically negligible. Unless you were particularly sensitive to elemental energy or had an entire bottle shoved down your throat like Edgar. You could use the product for decades and be completely fine.
It may be true there are no records of Auguste poisoning in Fontaine. But even if no one was acutely poisoned, willfully bringing a product to market despite explicit knowledge of its harmful effects is still a serious crime.
Det var en August. Sådan en delusion. If the truth came out, market would probably be destroyed.
That explains why you were so intent on keeping Yelena and Kyria's involvement a secret all this time, despite readily confessing to all your financial crimes. The Fatui, delusions, Auguste. If the Marechaussee Phantom discovered the connection between the three, there would have been enough evidence to send you to the Fortress of Meripede for life.
Yeah, bruh. If the police in Fontaine find out, oh boy, your ass be in prison for life, bruh. Say yeah. And that's something you don't want to do, bruh. Like, don't do the crime if you're not willing to do the time. Matter of fact, don't do crimes in general. Don't. Like, say yeah.
Ha! If I'd known coming to Sumeru would put a target on my back, I would have been more than happy to stay there. At least that way, Lucien would still be alive. All these years without any sign of Kyria, and he pops up out of nowhere the minute my brother and I get out of prison? It couldn't be any clearer who the kid's after. Auguste was harmless before. The fact that it's killing people all of a sudden must be his doing as well.
It's your doing.
So there's bad blood between you.
What about Yelena's death? Was that a cover-up too? A way to destroy evidence?
Oh, he be destroying evidence, bruh. Just get everyone off his tail, bruh. I was gonna say get off his dick, but that sounded a bit sus, bruh. Like,
I'll admit, we thought about it at one point. We took care to disguise the product circulating on the market, and no one was questioning Yelena's fake identity. But if the Marechaussee Phantom decided to look into the flower beds, it would have been the end. Yelena's ties to the Fatui, the role of the delusion, everything would have been exposed. Before we could even put our plan in motion, Yelena beat us to it. She burned all her flower beds and threw herself into the fire as well.
But if her goal was to destroy evidence, there would have been no reason to do that to herself. Yeah, she could have just burned the flower beds and fled with her brother.
I thought about it for a long time, but it wasn't until just now that I finally understood her reasoning. Everything she did, it was for her brother, Kyria. One of the reasons they defected from the Fatui was the deterioration of Yelena's body due to her excessive use of a delusion. She didn't want her brother to follow in her footsteps after her death. After arriving in Fontaine, Yelena continued using the delusion to cultivate the Auguste flower, weakening her body even further. There were times when she couldn't even walk.
That's fucked up. So yeah.
So she couldn't flee with her brother because she was afraid of holding him back.
If her true identity was exposed, she and her brother would face pressure from both Snezhnaya and Fontaine. The Auguste flower and Yelena's own corroded body both bore the mark of a delusion. There would have been no way to avoid suspicion. So, in the end, she burnt it all to ash, including herself. With all the evidence erased, Kyria was free to take the Mora and run.
So the wealth you earned from Auguste, it wasn't destroyed in the fire. Yelena gave it to her brother?
Most likely. Before Yelena died, she said if anything happened to her, she was going to leave everything to her brother. We just didn't realize she meant our cut as well. That's why Lucien and I were searching for Kyria, to take back our Mora and the Auguste flower. We just didn't realize Kyria was baiting us the whole time. It was all a trap.
But why is Kyria out for revenge anyway? Doesn't he know about Yelena's decision to sacrifice herself?
I don't think he knew his sister was nearing death. Yelena always wore heavy makeup around him to conceal her deteriorating appearance. She kept herself busy with work to keep out of sight. That way her brother wouldn't notice how she could barely walk.
Damn.
Then all we'll need to do is tell Kyria what really happened, and then he'll give up on his revenge. I'm not so sure. Even if he knew the truth, he'd still find someone to blame. He might think Yelena was forced into using a delusion to cultivate Auguste, or something like that. It's hard to pull yourself out of that kind of hatred. Especially when you've been living in that headspace for so many years.
Yeah.
Very true. Even
That's so
if
crazy.
Yelena's death
Oh,
was her
oh.
own choice, I wouldn't call myself innocent either.
Edgar, what are you talking about?
Think about it, Sylvain. If we hadn't been in such a hurry to capitalize on the perfume mania all those years ago, do you think Yelena would have elected to take those risks? If we hadn't been so blinded by greed, so insistent on increasing the scale of the flower cultivation, do you think Yelena's health would have deteriorated as fast as it did? If we hadn't invited the Marechaussee Phantom to our doorstep by breaking the law at every turn, Yelena could have survived.
She knew her limits. She knew her days were numbered. Maybe it was for her brother, but she was in it for the Mora just as much as us. We were just trying to earn a bit of moral. And what, we deserve to die for that? Target me for being the mastermind, sure. But what about Lucian? He was just following my orders. Lucian's crime, was it really so extreme that he had to pay for it with his life?
The only person that can answer that question is a judge.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway. Drag me back to Fontaine to stand trial. I don't care.
3 people from Fontaine, 1 from Snezhnaya, and a crime committed in Port Ormos. What a headache.
What's gonna happen though?
Well, we can only wait until the Academia sends someone to deal with it. I'm guessing we'll have to contact Fontaine as well. In any case, we won't really know anything until tomorrow. With the exhibition, we don't even have space in Port Ormos to detain anyone. Such a headache.
The hotel could suffice. You could station a few officers to keep an eye on Sylvain and myself. Although with Sylvain's mental state and my physical one, I don't think you need to worry about a jailbreak.
Mr. Edgar, are you saying...
If Sylvain is to stand trial, then I deserve the same fate. A crime is a crime, accomplice or not. I'd just like to take care of a few things before I go. Say goodbye to my plants and all that. As for Sylvain, I'm sure he also has some goodbyes of his own. Would you be willing to grant that request, Sheriff?
Well, all right. I'll talk to the Academia. No matter who you were in Fontaine or what crimes you committed. The man we grew to know in Sumeru proved himself to be a good person. Your request is granted.
You have my thanks, Sheriff.
If you wait till tomorrow, doesn't that mean something happens to Stan tonight?
Happen tonight? Oh, you mean the possibility that Kiria might try to finish what he started?
Yeah, all we know is that he uses a goose to poison people, but we still have no idea how to catch him in the act. If he targets Sylvain or Edgar again, we might not be able to stab him.
That may be true, but what if we can take advantage of his desperation? If we take advantage of this situation and lure him in on purpose, we might finally have the chance to talk to him.
Master, no. That's too dangerous.
Damn.
So, that's your plan. If Kiria learns we're being taken away tomorrow, his last chance to enact his revenge would be tonight. In other words, you want to use us as bait to capture him.
Capture? Not necessarily. I just want to talk. What? Are you afraid of him?
Afraid? This is my only chance to make him pay for what he did. I'm spending the rest of my life in prison anyway. I can't just sit back and let him ride off into the sunset with our fortune. There's no way I'm letting him get away with it. Not after what he did to Lucian. As for the danger, everyone else just needs to make preparations in advance to protect us.
I'll admit, it could work. We just need to spread the word that Edgar and Sylvain are leaving tomorrow. Then I'll station some of my men around the hotel. If we have your assistance as well, our chance of success would be even higher.
I still have some reservations. But if you insist on carrying out this plan, I won't deny you my help.
I can help stand guard.
I'll also keep watch.
Although I think Sylvain and myself should remain alone in our respective rooms. If Kyria noticed another person in the room, he might decide to turn back. And besides, it's possible he's already transformed Auguste into a potent toxic gas.
You mean if he doesn't see a way to get his hands on the two of you, he might get so desperate that he'll just start using a goose on everybody?
If that were to happen, everyone's standing guard. Even the innocent citizens in Port Ormos would all be in danger.
Damn.
That's why everyone else needs to keep to the shadows.
You're still recovering. You need to rest.
This old bag of bones doesn't bounce back like it used to. I suppose I'll just have to leave the rest to...
All right, we can figure out a plan to keep
Yeah.
watch later. Right now, I say we split up, start spreading that information before it's too late.
Well, that's up to you. No one's help. This about a ghost. Well, as their pen of the parchment. Yeah.
Have you heard? Mr. Edgar's been detained. He's being taken away tomorrow.
What? He's the one who helped craft all the fragrances for our shop.
He taught my child how to make perfume. How could this happen?
He hasn't been convicted yet. Let's just wait and see what the court has to say.
Oh, everyone on the street is talking about the rumors. No matter where Kyria is hiding, he must have heard them by now. Let's head back to the hotel and take a break. We can see how the other preparations are going while we're at it.
Hey, oh my god. Oh my god, I just realized that house hat. Oh my god, I just realized that I also have the Gene's sword, bro. So yeah, bro. I just fucking recognized, bro. Like, I just recognized that Gene's sword as well. Okay, Wheeled sword. Wait, let me send it. Let me just send it to Queen, bro. I realized that I also have the Pavonia sword for Jean, bro. And let me see. I just realized that. Yeah, I just had this sword as well, so yeah. Okay. I know enough messing around, I know. Damn it, I missed 20 days, so. Then again, this week I won't be able to do the weekly progress shit, bro. I be forgetting to do that, bro. do this, bro. Wow, 3 days for a lot of them, bro. So yeah, bro. And also, Queen, I send you a photo of the sword that I have, of the sword that I have, bro, of Jean's sword. So yeah, Jean's sword. Oh, that's one of Flynn's, bro. So yeah. Back again.
Emily, Sheriff Xian wants to talk to you and the Traveler about our plans for the Night Watch.
Thank you, Kale. But first, here, I prepared a kind of herbal tea that helps calm the spirit. Why don't you have some?
Oh, that's very kind of you, but I'm okay.
Oh, it's not good to be so tense, especially when we've got a long night ahead of us. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I couldn't help but notice that something seems to be on your mind.
Yeah.
Was it that obvious?
You seem very preoccupied with Kiria's revenge. If there's anything you want to talk about, I'm happy to listen.
Okay. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Yeah, guys, so yeah. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, they watch a lot of George Lopez. To be fair, George Lopez is a funny ass show, bro. It's so funny that it has a sequel series titled Lopez vs. Lopez, which is basically like a sequel series / spin-off to George Lopez, to the George Lopez show.
Oh, Hey, Emily, Kale. Oh, are we interrupting something? No, not at all. This will be easier to talk through with you here anyway. I've just been thinking. If Kiria has the capacity to commit murder while remaining completely undetected, why didn't he target Sylvain along with Lucien last night? There was just a single door separating them. If his intention was to target both brothers, then there was barely anything standing in his way. Don't you think? When I accompanied Sylvain to his room after Lucien died, and saw how distraught he was, I suddenly realized. Maybe Kiria did that on purpose. Maybe he wanted Sylvain to experience the pain of losing a loved one before he completed his ultimate revenge. So did he attack Edgar as a warning then? To scare Sylvain and Lucien?
Based on what we've heard about Curia, that may very well be the case.
Losing his sister all those years ago. What has been going through his head? What has he been forced to endure? Whenever I get to thinking like that, I just can't help but wonder. If I were in his place, would I be able to let go of that hatred? I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't think like that. Not after everything he's done. But I just can't help it.
There's nothing wrong with the way you're feeling. Empathy is a part of human nature. In all my years of cleaning up crime scenes, I've witnessed countless families mourn their loved ones. Their cries of devastation and anger still echo through my mind. Even now, some of them even try to stop me, begging me not to erase the last remnants of their loved ones. But getting swept up in those emotions will corrupt your judgment. Surround yourself with fragrance for too long, and your sense of smell will become dull. Allow yourself to be consumed by your emotions, and you lose the ability to think rationally. So while you hold on to that sense of empathy, you also need to ask yourself, do Sylvain and Lucien really deserve to die? How much did they truly know about the Fatui and the delusion? Did they force Yelena to make those decisions? Answering those questions requires a lot of time and evidence, while a single act of vengeance can put those answers forever out of our reach. I've witnessed a lot of deaths in Fontaine. When someone dies, a certain amount of information can be inferred from the traces left behind at the scene. But generally speaking, death will just leave most questions unanswered, and the whole picture ever incomplete.
Once you're consumed by hatred, it will become next to impossible to think about things that way. For someone like Curia, I'm sure right and wrong lost all meaning a long time ago.
You're right. The fact that we can approach these questions from this perspective isn't because we're more rational than them. It's because we're fortunate enough not to have suffered that kind of loss. But that also makes us perfectly positioned to stand on the outside and try to pull them back from the brink before it's too late. I understand Curia's decision, but I still want to stop him. Master, Sylvain, and Curia.
Alright, hold on a second,
all
Queen.
deserve to survive.
The fortunate and the unfortunate.
I see you, homeboy.
Emily, Traveler. Huh? Edgar, you're here too?
Oh, it's you two! Didn't you head back to your room to rest, Edgar? Is it really okay for you to be out and about like this?
A little exercise never hurt anyone. Besides, I don't have much time left in Sumeru. So I'd like to take care of my plants while I still can.
We could do that for you, Master.
No need. I've grown attached to these flowers, and this is my last chance to say goodbye. Come tomorrow. I'll be happy to entrust their care to you. I would imagine Sheriff Sham is here for a more important reason.
The Night Watch! You mentioned earlier that we still need to confirm our plans.
That's right. I've stationed some of my men around the surrounding area, but we still don't have anyone standing guard next to Sylvain's room.
Sylvain's room be in Lucien's room.
Exactly. After some discussion, we concluded that Sylvain has the highest risk of being attacked next. You're the most skilled fighter here, Traveler. And Emily's expertise is sure to come in handy in a pinch. That's why I want you two stationed next to Sylvain's room. So, are you up for it?
Fine with me. What about you, Emily?
Sounds perfectly reasonable. I'll be glad to have your help tonight, Traveler.
Right now. Oh, hey, Queen. I saw that you got Jean's signature sword. So, yeah.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
So, yeah. One thing I noticed that for Vivian, she has this like swimsuit outfit that you could get for free if you do like 180 of those encrypted master ticket pulls. Doing it times 10 helps the shit go faster.
It's time to set sail! Let's go! Welcome aboard the Clementine line. I am top-rated tour guide Abel, at your service. I would like to ask our guests from abroad, did you bring any light and breathable clothing? The land of Fontaine is mostly covered by temperate waters, and there's only a minimal temperature difference between day and night. It's relatively warm all year round. The humidity is also very high, so it's easy to end up sweating even after light physical activity. Some tourists may even find it a bit hot and muggy. Oh, come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have said the land of Fontaine, but the waters of Fontaine instead.
Yeah, no shit, Abel. Because hydro is the main element for Fontaine because the Hydro Archon Farina, that's why.
Of course, there are also Melusines like Sijuin. She works in the Fortress of Meropide taking care of sick and injured people. Oh, maybe you don't already know. The Fortress of Meropide is a place filled with tons of people. Everyone inside works really hard and has a very ordered life. Elfina said that the people living inside maybe don't like Melusines that much. But since you're humans, it should be fine for you to visit. closely, you might notice that a lot of clockwork mecha have a helical gear shape printed on them. This means it uses the kinetic core designed by Alain Guillotin. This kind of core, let me remember what the tour guidebook said. These cores can utilize the power produced by the mutual annihilation of Usia and Numa energies. Yep. What does annihilation mean? Is it like being extinguished?
Shit, my headphones. Oh my god. I haven't heard AWOL say shit.
You know,
Oh,
Navia Line's Elfin was actually the ace of the Mars Jose Phantom's sleeve. I hear she caught a ton of criminals for the police, and she's the pride of us Melusines. After I was transferred here, one day she put on a new uniform, got on this boat, and said, "Since they dared to kick you all the way over here, then I don't have to stay in the Mars Jose Phantom either." Even though we aren't on the same boat, being able to do the same job as Elfin really is wonderful. Well, aboard the Aquabus, please keep your head, hands, and other body parts, as well as your canes, swords, cameras, and other personal items inside the boat at all times.
late for that AWOL.
The Aquabus operator bears no responsibility whatsoever for any injury or loss incurred as a result of disobeying the rules. Maybe it's a bit late for the disclaimer. Anyway, I'm happy you've had an incident-free journey today, and it was my pleasure to serve as your tour guide for this trip. Thank you!
I love you. Yeah, I've only had one. Another signature weapon for Gene.
Awesome move. Let's finish this fast. Rise with the sun. Light of the blazing sun. Burn it down. Rev the engines. Pyroclastic surge. Light it up! Light of the blazing sun!
Wind, hear me!
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Wow, so 7 trains not running this weekend between 34th Street, Hudson Yards, and 74th Street, Broadway. So yeah, they suggest you take alternate routes, bro, to get to your 7 train station. Either be a shuttle bus, the EFR, or even the shuttle train. So. I know that yesterday was Xinyan's birthday. Yesterday.
do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
I'm about to tell you. I think that's that's the most notable. Those games we have.
Onwards! We have work to do. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials.
We have work to do.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
Wow. Wow, so recently for MTA, the 6th train
I
station,
do hope the Knights of
23rd Street,
Favonius are all
has
working
been
hard.
renamed to 23rd Street, Baruch College. So yeah. Wonder what the announcement on the R142 subway cars would be like, bruh. So yeah. So yeah, bruh. Okay, so let me take a look at the damn service changes, bruh. That's not the only service change this weekend for the MTA, bruh. The most notable one being the 7 trains not running between
Come on!
Watch out!
34th Street up to
Singed!
Rise with the sun!
34th Street, bro.
Paralyzing
For
surge!
service, it's either the shuttle bus
fourth entry shuttle trains. So yeah. Also, another interesting is that 5 trains will not be running between. Will not be running between 1.9 Concourse and East 180th Street.
I swear by my sword! Burn it down!
The service in between those stations to use the transfer at 1.9 Street and Concourse. The 2 trains. So yeah. Yeah, 5 train will be running in 2 sections, bro. The first one being from East Chester Dara Avenue to East 180th Street as a shuttle.
That was
The second one being from Bowling Green, all the way up until 1.9 Street Grand Concourse, and then via the 4 train to Burnside Avenue. Yeah.
Rise with the sun! Cool it down a notch. I swear by my sword.
However,
The show begins.
However, with the Burnside Avenue bound 5 trains running express between 149th Street Grand Concourse and the Burnside Avenue, so yeah. And speaking of the Lexington Avenue line, the downtown bound 4 and 5 trains will be skipping 138th Street Grand Concourse during the weekend, so yeah. And also, another part of the Lexington Avenue line is that the 6 trains are not running between Park Chester and Pelham Bay Park.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow
And for
the
service-
light. And humans are the
And
same.
for service,
Except
Pelham
we
Bay
call
Park
that light
to use the shuttle
home.
bus, so yeah.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
And also, our trains will run via the Q line. Will run via the Q line. Via the Manhattan Bridge. So yeah, the N and Q line via Manhattan Bridge, so yeah. Yeah. As there is no R train service in Lower Manhattan. And for service in Lower Manhattan, get to use the nearest 1, 4, or 5 trains. So yeah. So yeah, bro. As the R train will be running via Manhattan Bridge. From Canal Street to DeKalb Avenue, so yeah.
Need some fresh bamboo for this.
So yeah. And another service change is that L trains are not running between Broadway Junction and Canarsie Rockaway Parkway. They use the free shuttle bus. Wait, they call that shuttle bus T246. Like, the hell do they think this is? Los Angeles, bro? Like what the hell? Because it says T426 in the L trains suspension. So yeah. And also 2 and 3 trains. Also northbound 2 and 3 trains will be running express between Franklin Avenue, Medgar Evans College, and Atlantic Avenue Barclay Center. So yeah, for service, heading towards. For any of the bypass stations, transfer at Atlantic Avenue Barclay Center for a downtown 2 or 3 trains. So yeah. And note that N trains, the Coney Island bound N trains will be running via the D line from 36th Street to Coney Island Stillwell Avenue. So yeah. And also, F and G trains will be running express between, or at least the uptown F and G trains will be running express between Church Avenue and 4th Avenue 9th Street. So yeah, and Smith 9th Street. So yeah. So yeah, bro. And also the C train and also the downtown C trains will be running express between 125th Street and 59th Street Columbus Circle. So yeah. So yeah, bro. And also the Staten Island Railway are not running between Great Kills and St. George. So yeah. And for service between those stations, to use the shuttle bus. So yeah. And that's it for the service changes. So yeah. Well, at least the service changes for this upcoming weekend. Every weekend on my streams, I'm gonna be doing during my streams, I'm gonna be doing this service changes for the weekends on the MTA. So yeah, namely on the trains primarily. So yeah. So yeah, bro. But I'm gonna do them every Friday, bro. So yeah. I haven't used this character in a while. I haven't used Lisa in a while, bro. In a good ass while, bro.
Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later.
Okay, let's switch out Dark Mines. Sure.
Let me scry.
Okay, so let's get to it.
Today's no good for going out. Did I say that yesterday as well?
Let me scribe. Delve into destiny.
Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later.
Yeah, let's go.
Surrender my kingdom.
Let me scribe.
Come on. Barbados. Come on.
Delve into destiny. Take me up.
Hold on to your hats.
This is not your destiny.
We've only just begun.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
I swear by my sword.
Oh, hey, Queen. Hey, Queen, so how's it going?
Going out is
Oh, shit.
tiring.
Let me scrub. Let's grind. Knock him down.
How's it going, Queen?
I knew I should have stayed home.
I see through you. Looks like I went too far.
Mama.
So yeah. Oh shit.
The stars are fading.
Oh, there you are. Oh, there you go. Up there. I still think it was nice that you was able to get Jean's sword. So yeah.
Dinner's gonna burn.
Attack the frosting! A burst of flavor!
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up a little.
Need.
A little remove boosh! Goose on the loose! A burst of flavor!
I know that on Sunday it's gonna be Sayu's birthday on Sunday.